Hello and welcome to WMKC TV with me, Chris McCarthy. The third final on track is the Coma Cadet final. 13 entered for this one, and on of course the second cadet race we have today, second of 3 cadet races, which is great to see. And on pole we have the number 63 of Taylor Whitson, starting alongside him on the Birrell chassis, the number 67 of Max Fenlon. On row 2 we have Marcus Littlewood and Tyler Reid, and on row 3 we have Finley Isaac, and then it's Archie Thornhill in 6th place. Watch out for Joe Butter and Toby McDonald on row in 8th and 9th place. Always seem to run well. So albeit a small grid, nearly I'd say about half, maybe even more of the grid of the field are in with a good shout of this one. So here we go for the Coma Cadet race. You can see Whitson getting his head down even before coming across the line, and yet that just looked way too quick. I think even the man on the 5th row, the inside of the 5th row, was past Max Fenlon as we came across the line there. So yeah, just a bit eager to get going was Taylor Whitson there. So they're going to have to slow it down this time. You can see they're being nice and steady now. They'll bring him round for the second rolling lap. Yeah, it was just way too quick, wasn't it, at the start? So let's just remind you what happened in this first round of this championship. It was Toby McDonald who took the win, and yeah, like I said, he's starting on 8th place, so do watch out for him. I believe it was Finley Isaac who finished 2nd and Joe Butter 3rd. So yeah, none of those drivers on the front row, so this should be an interesting race. Let's see how it unfolds. Will we get a start this time? You can see Whitson looking over at Fenlon. Now he's jumping in his seat, and I think he has made the better start. Yes, he has. Fenlon just manages to hold on to 2nd. And 13 drivers, do they all make it out safely? Yes, they do. Whitson getting his head down. He's really eager to get going, isn't he? I think all 13 drivers have made it through safely. So we have Fenlon there in 2nd. Littlewood in 3rd place. I think the 22 of Reid is in 4th place. Oh, we had a spinner in the background there. Didn't quite pick up who that was. As we come now, and there's a big battle there going on for 4th. I think we had Isaac or Thornhill, I think it may have been, going into 4th position. Oh, and they've run wide. Oh, they've run wide, and that's allowed the 22 to come back into 4th place, which is, of course, Tyler Reid. And there's another driver off on the grass there. I think that was Thornhill who has gone off, the novice driver. So that's a shame for him. 3 novices entered for this one, and he was in the front. He was at the front of them, really having a good run, and just made a mistake coming out of turn 7. Got onto that grass, and it just took him off. Let's see if he can get going again, but that may be the end of his race. As we come up the hill now, Whitson's got quite a bit of a lead here, hasn't he? From Fenlon in 2nd, Littlewood is in 3rd place, and I think we have Reid in 4th place and Isaac in 5th place. As we come, you see Whitson just constantly getting his head down. It's like I was saying, anyone who watched the Honda Cadet race, the wind's so strong here today. That effect of just putting your head down, oh, sorry, that's the 53. So I just wanted to correct that. That's McDonald is in 4th place, and there's Butter making up a place on the 22. So Reid is actually, in fact, a bit further down the pack. There's Isaac, I think, in 6th place. In 5th place, sorry. Yeah, like I was saying about Whitson, yeah, that getting your head, putting your head down just to tuck in behind the steering wheel can make quite a big effect, especially in the cadet class where you were on the straight for a fairly long time and you've got a strong wind hitting you, especially on this straight here. It'll just allow the wind to flow over you, and will create less wind resistance. Of course, if you're sat right up in your seat, there'll be more wind resistance to slow you down, but getting your head down like Whitson just done there will be reducing that. Like vice versa, if you're going the opposite way to the wind, it's better to sit up in your seat so the wind will push you along more. But yeah, anyway, that's sort of a bit of aerodynamics for you in cadet karting. But Fenlon here, let's concentrate on more important things, because Fenlon here has now caught up to Whitson. He's all over the back of him. You can even see Fenlon there, just crouching down a little bit. As McDonald Oh, he goes around the outside of Littlewood going into turn 1. Brave stuff. McDonald looking to try and do the double here. And he's going to have to catch up to the pair of Fenlon, who looks to make a move on Whitson. Can't quite make it, so had a little look, but just couldn't get through. Whitson does look quick up the straight. Perhaps the two have gone. Fenlon looking quicker in the infield, whereas Whitson looking quick on the straight. So perhaps the two have gone differing on their sprockets there. Fenlon perhaps with the bigger sprocket to make him quicker in the infield, and Whitson may have been trying to go for a smaller sprocket to try and get him going well on the straights. And Fenlon had another look coming into the boot there, still couldn't quite make it past. So will we have it'd be interesting to see what happens here. Fenlon, he really has one or two options. He can either tuck in behind Whitson and push him along, try and create a gap, or if he feels that he is being slowed down by Whitson, then we'll probably see him go past. But the man really flying at the moment is McDonald, and he's lapping 2/10 quicker than Fenlon and 3/10 quicker than Whitson. He's lapping the only man, well, in fact, Fenlon is in the 54s, 54.9s. McDonald's doing 54.7s. So he is catching these two. So I believe Fenlon will probably go for the second of those two options and might feel the need to have to pass Whitson. We'll see if he looks over his shoulder. Look at McDonald. He's closed in about a second that lap. And here comes Fenlon. Oh, still can't make it through. So he's been trying everywhere, to be fair to Fenlon, hasn't he? He's tried up the hill, down the hill, into the boot. But just nowhere seems to be working for him. And now he's got McDonald on the back of him. So this might just give him a bit of a helping hand as they come up the hill now. McDonald pushing Fenlon along as they come up the hill. And you can see now he's pushing him. Fenlon's just got a massive run. Oh, it goes up the inside, but still can't get past. Whitson just making that cut very wide, isn't he? And looks like he's just being able to break that little bit later than anyone else. And it's just not allowing Fenlon any way through. And now McDonald's starting to see what problems Fenlon was having. And we come into Chapman's now. So this is the part of the lap where Fenlon just absolutely flies, and he'll catches Whitson up, but just can't get the run on him up the hill which he needs. Will we see him go past? So he's obviously knows he needs to go past. So I don't think we'll see these drivers sort of do like they do in the cycling, all tuck into formation and wait for their sprint finish. I think we'll see a pass any minute soon. So here we come up the hill. Well, he looks too far behind this time, does Fenlon, but you can see he closes right in on the leader there. I'm just going to glance back to 4th place. I think Littlewood, that it is still in 4th place. Yes, it is, and I think that's Isaac there in 5th place. Come through turn 6 now. Whitson getting his head down again. So McDonald, who's probably going to tuck in behind Fenlon and just wait for him to make a move on Whitson. Here we go. Littlewood there in 4th. Isaac it is in 5th place. Ooh, and Littlewood just ran a bit wide there. Will that allow Isaac to get the run on him? We'll have check in on that battle again a little bit later on. Here we go. The 3 leaders all together. And again, now you could throw a blanket over them as we come through turn 1. But again, we're going to look back as Isaac has made it past. So Isaac's made it past. I think that was in the boot that he made that move. Littlewood back to 5th place. Let's see what's happening with the leaders. And, oh, there's not been a change of lead. In fact, there's been a change for 2nd. So McDonald's decided enough is enough. And he's given Fenlon enough time. And now he's taken 4th. But, oh, has he? No, Fenlon's fought straight back. So Fenlon says, no, you don't, mate. I'm the one that's going to be taking control of this battle. And I think Fenlon really on a mission here. He's been a really unlucky driver in the past as Fenlon. Just luck hasn't gone his way. Just waiting for him. I'm sure that win's going to come for him very, very soon. And it will be much deserved when it does, because he's probably one of the unluckiest drivers I've seen throughout the end of last season and the beginning of this season. But here we go. He's absolutely flying today, isn't he? Will he be able to get that monkey off his back and take a win? They come up the hill now. He's got a very good run. I think this is the best run we've seen him have. And yes, he finally takes that lead. So Fenlon goes through into the lead. Oh, Whitson was trying to get back up the inside of McDonald for 2nd place. We come down the hill now, but McDonald has gone through into 2nd place. So we're coming to the business end now. We have roughly 2 laps to go here. Just over 2 laps to go, I think. As we come through, Chapman's now. So Fenlon's really timed this one to perfection. I don't think he meant to leave it this late, but he's had to. But he's taken the lead now. I'm sure he'll do all he can to hold on to that. McDonald there in second place. Whitson in third place. So the three leaders still all together now. We come on to start the penultimate lap here. And just look back. Isaac's got a massive gap. I don't know what happened to Littlewood there, but all of a sudden Isaac's managed to pull out a massive gap over Littlewood. And the 57 there, Charlie Webster, who started 12th, second last on the grid. Fenlon now defends from McDonald. Let's switch back to the leaders because Fenlon defends. McDonald looking to do the switch back. Can he make it stick? No, he can't. So Fenlon doing a great job here. McDonald trying to find a way past. They're all together. Fenlon has to defend coming into turn 7 now. And here comes Whitson to take that second place back. But McDonald switches back. Can't take that second place back off of him. So it's now Fenlon from Whitson from McDonald. Whitson, you can just see McDonald there trying to say, come on, let's go after Fenlon. But, well, here we come now into the last corner. And Fenlon comes out of the last corner and takes victory. So that was the last lap. Fenlon takes victory. Well done to him. Great, great result. Whitson finishes second. McDonald, well, he was the quickest driver on track, but perhaps got his tactics a bit wrong today. Still, nevertheless, takes a podium position. Isaac finishes 4th. And Webster finishes 5th, and I've got to say, I am chuffed for Fenlon there. He's really deserved that win to come soon, and he had his tactics all right this month, and that just goes to show you do not have to be the quickest driver to win sometimes. So well done to him, well done to Whitson in second, and well, I would say well done to McDonald in third, but I probably know that he will not be happy with that. So, but as always, it's only the second round. Still 8 rounds to go after this one. So, do join us. Do keep following the championship. And the next race on track, is the Minimax final.